the future, I want to be able to have a successful career that I enjoy so that I could wake up and feel happy about my life.
I want to be a pharmacologist or an environmental engineer.
I want to be a nurse.
I want to win an Oscar.
I want to go to college and go to law school and become a criminal justice lawyer.
I want to be a journalist and attend a four-year college.
I want to inspire.
I want to attend a four-year university.
I always knew that I wanted to go to college, but then the thing was, you have like no idea how to sign up, right? Because when people talk about college, they talk about you have to sign up, you need scholarships, you need to write 12 essays, you need all these volunteer hours, and it's just so overwhelming, you know? How am I supposed to do this? I didn't know where to start.
There's like all these colleges and I'm starting to get like the mail and stuff like that, so I'm like, I don't know which one to pick. How do I start an essay? Like, what do I do? What if I apply for college scholarships and stuff like that? Like, how do I do that?
I didn't realize that when you want to turn in an application, it costs money. I didn't know that, so at first I thought it was gonna be maybe $20. It was $50 to like $90, so I was like, really? For every college I have to submit, I have to like spend money on this?
I didn't know where to start, and being in College Possible has helped me start my journey.
Having a college degree is a representation of having more opportunities. The students that we serve are from like low-income communities and also from immigrant households.
There has been systemically this unevenness experience between students who are first generation, come from disadvantaged backgrounds. The way that they have been prepared and shown up has not been even with some of their peers in schools.
There's a lot of barriers, understanding how to pay for college, understanding how to apply to college, navigating colleges. There's a lot that you have to navigate from paying to your courses that you're taking.
College Possible is closing that gap. We're seeing the need of the students who have the desire and the ability to go to college, and they just need help in understanding how to fill out a FAFSA, how to navigate test prep, what goes into choosing a college and selecting a college, what are all the things they need to be thinking about, how do they have conversations with their parents about money.
College Possible is a community-based organization that works in the schools. I'm personally in the schools 4 to 5 days a week. We try to focus on students that don't have access to as many resources. And I'm working with the same students every day on our mission to support students into reaching college and then graduating college in hopes of a better future.
A lot of kids just feel like the college process is a daunting process and they don't know where to start. The reputation of the program is being assistance to the students and helping them through the process.
What we do is educational equity in action. We know that there's a lot of systemic challenges that a lot of our students have experienced. Our program provides that hands-on support for students throughout their college experience, all the way from like, am I even interested in college? Is this an option for me? Through crossing the graduation line. And so having that consistent support all 6 years, I think is something pretty unique about the work that we do at College Possible.
College Possible is like the group on the sidelines. They're supporting you, they're encouraging you, and they're giving you like that extra push that you need.
The program is relationship-based. Here you have coaches that are with you for like 6 years, taking you through starting process of just signing up and getting things in order to like seeing things through. It's free. There's no barrier to being in the program. So it's kind of like really having your own personal coach that wants you to be successful.
It's somewhere that you feel home. You don't have to worry about anything anywhere. They will be there for you no matter what. They will constantly help you. They will talk to you. It's somewhere that you'll feel at peace and just relaxed.
I saw it as an opportunity for me to take to discover what I'm capable of and which pathway would be the best fit for myself.
Providing the opportunities, the resources, and the people who are able to walk alongside these students who may not have those mentors or people who have the time to pour into them in that way within the school.
We find that our students are more likely to be employed, they're more likely to save, they're more likely to vote. So they have representation, they have a voice at the table. That is what College Possible provides for these students, a future that maybe they otherwise would not be able to have.
There is a ton of
paperwork when you apply to college, and having somebody who's constantly reminding you of what you need to do, when you need to do it, is very important. And I think the average American would be astounded when you apply for financial aid, how many documents you have to pull together and upload, and how many different websites you need to move between to get everything in. And so to have somebody who's there, your cheerleader, your champion, telling you exactly what you need to do is incredibly helpful.
One thing that they helped me with was really breaking it down. Sometimes when people talk about college, they talk about it like everyone knows what it is, like everyone knows the process. And when you've never heard the difference between college and university, or like 2-year and 4-year, or associates and bachelors, it just sounds like people are throwing words at you. You have no idea what any of that means. They sat me down, they really broke it down. They're like, this is what a 2-year college is like, this is what a 4-year is like, this is what they both offer, this is like the degrees that you can get from them. And it just made it like less intimidating.
Junior year, a huge focus is getting started with the program, relationship building with the coach, as well as preparing for 4-year college. A lot of standardized test prep. Senior year was a huge focus on actually getting college applications submitted, working on drafting the personal statement, and financial aid. Through college, it was also really helpful to have a college coach who would check in every couple weeks, days.
And to have somebody that's checking in on you, to making sure that you're doing okay, that you're feeling connected to a community. If you feel alone, there's somebody that you can reach out to, is very important. We talk so much about how we get students into college, but not how we keep them in there and keep them thriving. The way that College Possible works with our students while they're in college is all about making sure that they are thriving.
The whole beautiful part about the program is the coaches, and they are wanting you to be successful.
With the AmeriCorps members, they're primarily recent graduates from baccalaureate institutions, and so they have that fresh perspective of having gone through that journey themselves. And because they're at that near peer age, the students are more likely to open up to them and work with them and have that sort of trusted relationship.
They feel more comfortable to talk with them. They literally just went through it. Like, since they're closer in age, they understand it better, and it's more accurate to what it will be like for us. Like, when he's talking to us, he'll ask us, like, are you okay? Do you want a snack today? Like, are you doing good? He'll listen to us when we tell him about like our schoolwork. He'll listen when we tell him about like just general lives.
I love my College Possible coaches. They're the best. They can relate to what I can relate to, which is like very nice, because having like someone who's like older and like a mentor, they can't really understand what I'm like trying to like put out.
These students do have really awesome teachers here and counselors and everything, but having that very recent experience, I have found myself very frequently in conversation with students being like, oh, well, when I was a freshman, or like, oh, when I applied to college, and it's just having that recency, I think, helps to form that connection.
They care about you exactly. Like, it's not just, oh, they're just asking you how you're doing. They actually want to know how you're feeling. They're like a family to you.
I think I'm more comfortable and I feel more welcome with my coaches. We talk about everything.
What does a college degree mean now? I think it's even more important than it was before, especially in a state like Washington. We have so many jobs and opportunities here in a lot of different sectors, and we have a lot of businesses who choose to operate in King County. So there's folks who are looking for really diverse, talented candidates, and if we can support students getting that degree and considering those jobs, which often, have a higher salary and will support economic mobility, but there's a big gap in the amount of jobs available that require or need a college degree, and the gap of how many students are actually going to college. And so there's a big opportunity there, especially for the communities we serve who've been historically underrepresented.
Achieving that degree really opens a lot of doors for you.
It is a piece of paper, but it stands for so much more, because what you learn in college is you learn about yourself, you grow and you change and you evolve into the person that actually has an impact in your community.
It means expanding one's universe and feeling at home in complexity, feel excited about learning about new ideas and new ways of thinking. And I can't help but think how our state will be transformed if College Possible Washington is able to grow and expand its services.
99% of the kids get into college, 3 times more likely to graduate from college. Why wouldn't you want that type of program in your school?
This is definitely giving me a lot of support and a lot of happiness that I feel like I'm not alone anymore.
They really pushed me to like saying that you can go above and beyond.
I think that it's given me more confidence, you know, to know that there's someone who's there for you.
Honestly, one of the best and greatest things that could happen for kids like me.